If you've ever opened up a CSV file and noticed that your dates turned into random numbers or wrong months, well, this is one of the most common problems analysts deal with at work. So I'll show you how to fix this less than 3 minutes. Now let's look at my data set. I have order ID, customer, order date, region, and sales. Now look at my order date. So some dates look normal, and some are different formats, and some turned into these big, huge numbers. And if I try to sort the data, the order is completely wrong. This happens because CSV files don't actually store formatting, they only store text. So Excel is trying to guess what the data type should be, but it's guessing wrong. So let's fix this. The correct way to open a CSV file is opening up a blank workbook first. Then you import the data. So go to Data tab. On the left side, it says Get Data. From here, it says From File and From Text/CSV. Next, go to your file location, click on your file, which this is our file here, and import. Now it's going to open up a Power Query. We fixed this in Power Query because it's reusable. So instead of repairing the dates every time the report arrives, you build the fix once, and every future file cleans itself when you hit refresh. So here it shows you your data, which is our data set. On the bottom here it says Transform Data, so click on that button. Now we are in Power Query. We have our data set here on the left side, messy CSV dates. We have our whole data set here in this preview. And here on the right, it says Query Settings. So Properties, this is the name of your data set. You can just click in here and rename it if you like. And these are the applied steps. So everything we do here is going to be applied here. As you can see, the order date shows a text here, ABC. That's a text formatting. Now looking at our order date, you can see nothing has changed. We still have mixed date formats. Excel hasn't committed to a data type yet. We fix everything here before it hits the worksheet. Now let's get started on fixing this. So first we're going to convert numbers separately and then combined. So we'll create two interpretations, one for text dates and the other one for serial dates. So now you want to highlight this column. So order date, just click on the name to highlight that column, and we're going to duplicate this column. So right click and select Duplicate Column. Now we have two of the same exact order dates, but this one here, the copied one, you're going to double click that name, and we're going to rename this, and we're going to call this Custom Column. And enter. So as you can see here on the left side, applied steps, so it renamed this column. So every time you refresh this data, it automatically follows these steps to update your data on the front end. But we're not done, so we're going to go ahead and click on the order date column again to highlight that column. And now this little ABC on the top left corner of that column name, click that. And under that is using locale. So what is locale? So this is a setting that determines how data, specifically dates, numbers, and currency, is interpreted, formatted, and displayed. So we're going to click that. Now this locale window pops up. Under data type, it says text. Click that and change that to date. Then your locale. So we're in the United States, but if you're in other countries, you can go ahead and select the country you want and click OK. Now you see that the dates, or the ones that look like dates, are actually dates, and the ones that were numbers are errors. So that's why we're going to create another column, which is this one that we created here, to capture the errors and put those into dates. So again, highlighting this column, just click on the column name, and we're going to click on ABC again, and we're going to change this to a whole number. Now you'll see that the errors are now the ones that were dates, Now the numbers are now switched to numbers instead of errors. Next, we will add a column. So here on the top tab where it says Home tab, Transform and Add Column, click that tab. And from this tab, you're going to see Custom Column here on the left side, the middle one. Click on that. And this is your custom column window. So basically, what is the name of the column you want to create? We want to call this Converted Serial Date. Now here under Custom Column Formula, the next box, we're going to enter a formula. It's going to be date.add days, open parentheses, number sign, date, open parentheses, we're going to do 1899, comma, 12, comma, 30, close parentheses, comma, space. Now we're going to do an open bracket. This is going to be our custom column that we just created here. Click that, close bracket, and close parentheses. Now here on the bottom, no syntax errors have been detected, and click OK. So now we have our date for those large numbers and also a date for our regular dates. Now we can convert this column and this column in one and have everything all converted into a correct date. So again, we're going to go up to Add Column and create Custom Column. And this window pops up again. Now we want to name this one Final Date. And here in the next box, the formula. This is the formula we will be entering. Try, open bracket, order underscore date, close bracket, otherwise, open bracket, converted serial number, which is this column here. No syntax errors have been detected, and click OK. And voila. And all the dates are now fixed. Now we can get out of Power Query by clicking on your Home tab here on the top left corner. Click on this Close and Load, and just click on this Close and Load again. Now we can see the final date is in numbers. But let's highlight that column. And under your Home tab, under the Numbers section, from the drop-down, click on Short Date. Now everything's all in the short date format. Or if you like, you can put long date, whichever you desire, but at least now you have all of the dates in there. So now we can sort. So click on the drop-down, sort by oldest to newest. It's now in the right sorting format. No more broken months or random numbers. And now the data is clean. This is the file you would load into SQL or a dashboard. Always make sure to save your changes by going to File and Save As. This way, every time you refresh this data, it's automatically refreshed with that Power Query. Now, just a little tip. Every time you want this to read that next file, so for example, if you have the same exact data with the same column names, just make sure to update that CSV file with the current data, then come into Power Query and hit refresh. And that refresh button is here in the data tab. And right here, refresh all. All you have to do is click on that. It automatically reads everything that was in Power Query, all of those steps, and your dates will automatically be cleaned up. No more tweaking your dates. Just hit that refresh button and it saves you so much time. And that is why CSV files break dates. Not because Excel is broken, but because it has to guess the data type. But once you import the right way, your reports sort correctly, filters work, and your dashboards won't be wrong later. So if this video saved you time at work, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, because I post practical data problems analysts actually run into on the job. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.